Hey guys, this is Tyson at Ai7 Hockey, and right now we're taking a quick look at the Reebok Ai7 hockey stick. This is going to be a great looking advanced stick in the Reebok line. It's actually just one down below the top of the line Ai9 stick. There's a lot of similarities with this stick, but there are some key differences that you want to key in on. So first thing that we're going to go over is in the shaft of the stick, they're using what they're calling the 2-to-1 power taper ratio, and they're using that on the entire AI stick line. Basically what that is on the top and bottom of the shaft, they're offering a stronger rating than the two sides of it. So what this does is it actually is 2 times stronger or stiffer on the top and bottom of the stick as on the sides. This still allows you to have that great flex that you want out of the stick, but by having a stiffer upper and bottom, which isn't the area that's going to be bending as much, but those two spots are going to offer increased stability of the overall stick, so it's not going to want to open up as much during shots, giving you better accuracy and power. But also what that's going to do is just have a nice, really, like I said, really solid, stable feel to the stick. And then another thing that Reebok wanted to introduce on the AI line is when they sampled a bunch of their NHL player sticks, they found out that 60% of the players were wanting a mid-kick stick instead of a low-kick stick. So the AI series offers that mid-kick stick or that mid-kick flex that you didn't see out of the sick kick series. So instead of having a flex point closer down by the blade, you're gonna have that flex point more up by the Reebok logo. What that's gonna do is gonna offer a little bit easier loading on the stick, and then it's also gonna offer a little bit of better power. So the shots are going to not be quite as snappy or quite as quick a release as what you saw in, say, the 11K, but it's going to be, like I said, a little easier to load, and you're going to get a little bit better power out of this stick. Going on to the grip material that they're using on this stick, they added a new component to it, which is called the Tactile. So it's called the Tactile Grip tonight. Grip tonight, it's going to be that slight rubbery feel that the entire stick has, and then the Tactile is actually going to be this texture material. You can see here graphically where the texture is. Basically, it's kind of like a honeycomb-like thing that runs from about this portion of the stick all the way up into the handle. And what that's going to do is offer just a little bit more grip, a little bit more control to increase that stick control. As you go ahead and move down, you'll see that it turns into a flat black matted material. That's going to be nice and easy to identify with the puck. Another thing that they noticed their pros were doing was some of them were actually spray painting the lower portion of the stick so that they could identify it easier with the puck. So what this does is it has a really dark top where the player's line of vision is, and then on the bottom you have that nice distinct red, so it kind of lets you know what stick it is as well, but it's not going to distract the player at all and allows them to really identify it nice and easy with the stick. Going on to the blade, they put a nice flat matte black, which was something that the pros were wanting. But an additional, just kind of let you know what's going on underneath, is they offered this window area right here so you could see the actual carbon weave on there. So that's kind of a nice cool look to it. You can see that they are using a carbon weave on this blade, and then you also have a foam core to kind of decrease on some of those vibrations. Going on to the overall feel of this stick, it has a nice lightweight feel. It's not going to be quite as light as the Ai9, but one difference between the Ai7 and the Ai9 is the Ai9 is featuring the pure fiber technology, which is a true one-piece construction, where this stick is actually a fused one-piece. So if you want a little more forgiving of a feel of the stick, or something that's not going to be quite as responsive, you might prefer the Ai7 compared to the Ai9. So this has been just a quick look at the Ai7 hockey stick from Reebok here at inline and icewarehouse.com.